Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm really excited to do because it's going to be a Sephora and Ulta try-on haul. So I picked up a few things recently from both Sephora and Ulta, so I thought I would show you what I got and then also try them on at the same time. So that is why we are makeup free. Before I jump into the haul, I did want to say that this video is sponsored by ShopTiger, which always has me really excited. I love being able to work with ShopTiger because it's a website that I use myself and I personally enjoy it and I'm excited to be able to recommend it to you. If you haven't heard of ShopTiger yet, basically what you can do on the website is that you save items to the website and you can get alerted when those items go on sale, which I think is great. But I also really like it because you're able to save kind of like your wish list, products that you maybe continually buy and then you can buy them on sale. Or there are certain sites, you know, like Sephora and Ulta, we can kind of save things to our loves list and, you know, favorite them and things like that. But like, especially for me, I use this a lot for Target. I really like shopping at Target. I will save a lot of items on ShopTiger, not only to get alerted if they go on sale, which Target sales are typically like pretty quick. And so I like being able to get alerted for that. But I also like saving them because sometimes at Target, I'll put something like in my cart and that's how I'm saving it. But then the next week that I go to Target, there's nothing in my cart anymore and I'm like, shoot, what was it that I had picked out? So not only can you get alerted for the sales, but you can also kind of have your like kind of ongoing wish list or shopping list in there. I use ShopTiger not as much for makeup because again, like I said, you know, I can use the wish list and things like that and I'm on Sephora and Ulta every single day looking at different sales and deals, but I love using it for like Amazon, you know, can run really quick deals. Like I said, Target, that's what I really use a ShopTiger a lot for. So if you guys haven't heard of the site, it's free to use and everything like that. I will have a link in my description box if you'd be interested in checking it out for yourself. It's free to use. I just have the browser button downloaded onto my laptop. So if I see something and I want to flag it for either, you know, alert it for a sale or to put it on like my wish list, I just click a button and it's super easy to use. And then every once in a while I can go into my ShopTiger account and look at what I've saved. Is anything on sale? Like I said, you'll get the emails if something does go on sale for you. So I think that it's a really great website and I love being able to partner with them. So a big thank you to ShopTiger for working with me on today's video. Again, the link will be down below if you're interested in checking it out, or you can just Google a ShopTiger and sign up for your account that way. But why don't we go ahead and I'm going to show you what I picked up recently from Sephora and also Ulta. I actually have 2 Ulta orders that I made and then 1 Sephora order. So I'll show everything first, and some things I'm not actually going to be able to like try on today, but I'll show you everything and then we'll jump into the actual try-on portion of this video. So one thing from Ulta that I picked up are these Patchology face wipes. So I've already busted into it because I love these and I ran out a while ago and I really wanted to pick them up. So this is a 4-pack, so it just comes in a box like this and then you have your makeup wipes in here. I don't usually use makeup wipes to remove my makeup, but these are so good. These are called the Clean AF facial cleansing wipes and these really do remove everything. I just love having them around because, you know, there's some nights where you're a little lazy or you stayed out too late or you just don't feel like going through all of your skincare steps. I at least know that I'm getting all of my makeup off, eye makeup, lipstick, everything with these. So I definitely wanted to repurchase them for my collection. So I picked up these from Patchology. And then I also picked up another pair of lashes. These are from House of Lashes. These are in Allura Lite. I just had to get rid of my Allura Lite lashes in my latest like declutter empties video because they were looking pretty sad. So I love these lashes, so I definitely wanted to pick up another pair. Then most recently, this package actually finally came like late last night. I was hoping to film this yesterday, but my package hadn't arrived. But I have another order from Ulta Beauty. I picked up, I was talking about this in a recent Will I Buy It video and I thought I would go for it. This is from Milani. It's their Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. So this is from like their new, Milani just put out a bunch of new releases. And I was saying that I'd be interested in trying out the bronzer. I love trying out bronzers. I got the one in 01 Sun Light. So I figure we could give that a shot today and see how it goes. I also did pick up my first SugarPill product, so I'm really excited about this. This is one of the SugarPill liquid lip colors, and I got mine in the shade Clink, which is a matte liquid lipstick. So SugarPill is also new to coming into Ulta Beauty, and I love trying out new liquid lips, so I figured that I would give it a shot. And a bunch of people were recommending the shade Clink to me, so hopefully I like the shade. We'll see how I like the formula. That's what I will be using today. And then another product I pick up, this is kind of random, but I thought I would throw it out there for you because I did buy it. This is Bio Oil. That's all it just it's just bio oil. This is what the box looks like. I got a little mini version of this to test it out. They have other sizes as well, but I got the smallest size just to be able to try it out. This is a specialist skincare oil. It says to help improve the appearance of new and old scars, also stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging, and dehydrated skin. The reason I got this is for stretch marks. So I said something on Twitter, you know, would you guys be able to recommend anything for fading stretch marks? And so many people said bio oil that I was immediately looking it up. I found some on Amazon. I also found this on Ulta Beauty, so I figured I would just go ahead and order it. But I went into my freshman year of high school under 5 feet. I was very, very short. I was very, very small. I remember going to cheerleading tryouts and I was like, I don't want to be a flyer. I want to be a base. And they were like, girl, get in the air. Like, what are you thinking? I was very, very short, and I came out of freshman year at the height I am now, which is 5'5". So I grew very quickly. I can remember crying so often because my body hurt so bad because I was shooting up so quickly. I can remember crying with growing pains, and it left me with stretch marks on my hips, on both sides of my hips. And it's something that I've been so self-conscious about, I mean, ever since it happened, ever since I was like, Mom, what are these things on my legs? Because I had no idea what they were. And so I had to learn about stretch marks and all of that, and I never knew what to do about them. You know, I'm sure there's probably like procedures you can do to do something about that, but I just wanted to try to at least fade them a little bit. They're the very angry looking like white stretch marks on my legs. I am planning to take some photos and you know, using this really consistently. It says to use it twice a day. Some people were saying they used it even 3 times a day. I just got this box, so I just put it on this morning, but I'm gonna take photos and see if it does anything for like fading or something with the stretch marks on my hips. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Has anyone tried bio oil? I thought I would throw it out there. I'll let you guys know. I'll try to take some photos at like using it consistently for 1 month, for 2 months, and see if they do anything. That's everything that I picked up from Ulta, and then I have a couple items here from Sephora. So I did pick up the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I had like a little sample of this, and I tried it the other day, and I quite liked it. The sample really only had 1 use in it, which I wish it would have had more, but I tried it and I was trying it on camera, and a lot of people were saying that they thought it looked really good on me. I thought my skin looked really good. I didn't have any sort of reactions to it, and I really wanted a new foundation, so I went ahead and picked this up. I did get the shade 2.5N. In the video, I tried 2N, and I thought that it looked good, but I thought it was maybe just like a touch light. So since they had 2.5 and I didn't have to go all the way up to 3, I was like, I'm just gonna get 2.5. I think 2.5 is a touch dark, but I also think I'm really going to like this foundation the most in the summertime because it's more of like a light to medium foundation, and that's kind of what I prefer in the warmer months. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rock the shade as best as I can right now because I think that I'm really going to like this more in the warmer months. So I'm just gonna hang on to the 2.5N, but I do like the foundation. I have been wearing it the past few days and everything, so this isn't gonna be a first impression, which everything else will be, but I've been liking it. And then I also picked up from Natasha Denona, this is the mini nude palette. I wasn't sure about this. I put in the will I buy video. I wasn't sure I was gonna get it, but I was like, for some reason, it's just calling to me so much. I don't mind the mini Natasha Denona palettes. They're $25, I believe it is, and I have the Sunset palette, and I think that it's fine. This one kind of reminded me of like a mini Huda Beauty Obsessions, the Smoky Obsessions palette, but like even smaller, and it was just calling to me. And then I started seeing the reviews, and a lot of people are saying really good things about this. Like, they're saying that this is a great mini, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this out today, let you guys know what I think. So yeah, I wanted to pick that up. I know, I'm weak. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some foundation on. I know my camera's gonna need to cool down in a little bit here, so I'm just gonna do foundation, and then I'll do a couple of products that I don't have here off camera just to speed things along. So obviously using the Dior Backstage foundation, it's a very liquidy foundation, so I think it does say to shake it before you apply it. So I'm just gonna shake it up, and I have found that using a brush is best. I did use it with a sponge when I was trying it the first time, and a lot of people were like, use a brush, and I was like, oh yeah, definitely. When something is that liquidy, I just think using a brush is for the best. I do have a primer already down, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on my brush here. It is this kind of like squeezy bottle here, which isn't my favorite, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Yeah, I wanted to say don't mind my hair because I did just get done working out and then immediately had to film. I've been saying, I mentioned in a past video that our house is officially on the market, and as soon as I get done filming this video, Aries and I have to pack up and leave pretty much for the rest of the night. Our house has multiple showings today, so I have to get filmed, pack up, take Aries. We're going to a friend's house where I'm going to work on editing and all of that because I can't come home for like 7 hours or something. So that's nice and stressful. Normally I try to take a little bit longer to like cool down after my workout, but here we are, just trying to make the best of everything. What I'm using for this is the Moda Metallics Complexion brush. I really have been loving this brush for foundation. I really want to make sure to take it onto my neck since I said it's just like a touch dark for me. It's not too much, but just a little on the dark side. But I think it makes my skin look so nice. It's really lightweight, which I appreciate. Like I said, I like the coverage on it. You can use a little bit more product, and again, if you use a brush, sometimes you can get a little bit fuller coverage than you would with a sponge. So I like that I can get it right in that kind of like medium sweet spot that I love so much. This is what my skin is looking like with the foundation. I've been really happy with it. Again, I'll be wearing it now, but I think that especially during the summer months, you know, you have those foundations in like your warmer months if you have seasons, which we do in Iowa. You just reach for particular foundations in the colder months and then in the warmer months. I feel like I'm really gonna like this in the warmer months too, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a few things off camera, like my brows and concealer and powder, and then we'll come back and jump into the eyeshadow palette because I'm really curious about that one. Alrighty, so I added my concealer and powder. I did powder my whole face as well. I've been liking to do that with the Dior foundation. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush powder that's in my project pan. I also did my contour and brows. Aries is wandering around. So wondering why all of her toys are in her toy box. She gets very upset every time that we have to like show our house and I have to put all our toys away. The first thing she does when she comes home is rip open the toy box and scatter toys everywhere. Like, I know. Tough life, girl. That's my dog. Okay, so I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette now. So this is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. Here are the swatches. I will say that all the shadows feel so nice. Like, everything's swatched really well. They feel really creamy. I have high hopes. Like I said, I've been seeing the reviews for it. I feel like this is a very me palette. Okay, so I'm first going to go ahead. I did use my concealer as my eye primer as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out the second shade here. I'm going to use my Bdellium Tools 785, and I'm going to put that into the crease. I'm going to go ahead and go in and just build that shadow up just a little bit more, and I'm taking it just a little bit higher than the crease too. I'm blending it all the way in. And then I'm going to pick up the Sigma E25 and come into this dark brown matte on the end, and I'm going to add this to the outer part of my eye. I did want to say Sigma is running their friends and family sale, so it's 30% off site-wide right now, which is awesome, and I think that it ends today, like as this video is going up. So, ooh, yeah, I think it's tonight that it ends. So if you're watching this the day it goes up, which is Friday, and you want any Sigma brushes or any Sigma makeup, brush cleaning, anything like that, it is 30%. The code is We Are a Family. At first I thought it was just We Are Family, but I think it's We Are a Family, and you can get 30% off your entire order. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that, because you know I love Sigma brushes so much. And they also have some really nice makeup products too. Also their brush cleaners. Don't forget about cleaning your brushes. They have a bunch of like cleaners for that, mats, gloves, all that kind of stuff. So just wanted to make you aware of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slowly kind of build this color up on the outer part of my eye. Just add a little bit more and then blend it, add a little bit more and blend it. That way, since it's such a dark shade, I don't wanna go too quick and have a harder time blending. And I'm gonna keep it focused right on the outer part and then right towards the middle of the eye. And that is it for this dark shade. I'm liking the way this is looking so far, blending easily, good. So I'm gonna come in with a shimmer shade, and I think I want to use this one here just looks super pretty, and we can use this one as an inner corner. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I kind of want like a little bit of a darker look. So it's going to be this shade right here, and I'm going to use another Sigma brush. This is the F70. It's a concealer brush, but I think it's really good for shimmer shades. I'm going to go ahead and try it with my brush dry at first. That's normally what I like to do if you are someone who does not like to spray your brush. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit here, and we'll see how we do. I'm going to add that right to the inner part of my eye here. Okay, so I think that that looks pretty, but I'm definitely going to want to spray my brush, give it a little more oomph. Getting a little bit of fallout as well, so especially with my face already done, I'm just going to go ahead and spray my brush here with a little bit of Fix Plus, and then go in with it again. Woo! See, okay, so that looks much better, and I really like that kind of bronzy gold in here. It's a really cool shade. It looks almost like wet on the eye. I'm liking that. It almost has like some reflex in it too. What is this shade? That's really pretty. So I'm just placing that all over the lid, about to the middle part where it meets that kind of darker shade right there. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that shade. I think that looks really pretty. I'm gonna grab the E25, and I'm just gonna do like a little blend right here, but I don't even really think I need it. I think that looks pretty good. That's a cool color. Nice, I like that. Okay, so I didn't get too much fallout on this side of my face since I had already wet my brush. Since I went in with a dry brush, I feel like I have a little bit of fallout over here, so I'm just gonna try to be like brushing that away, but I would definitely recommend to spray the brush, especially with that color. But I really like the way that that's looking. It's not what I expected, but I think that that looks really pretty, so that's awesome. I'm gonna pop on some lashes. So I'm gonna use these that I picked up from Ulta, the House of Lashes Allura Lite. I'm gonna pop these on, and then I'll finish off with the lower lash line and such. I do need to like trim these and cut them and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera because it's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Alrighty, so not gonna lie, I don't love these lashes, and I'm very confused. Even like from the moment that I took them out of the package to trim them, I was like, these do not seem like the Allura Lights that I loved so much last time. They are definitely smaller, they're more natural. They're just, I was like, I don't remember them being this delicate. So that's a bummer. And I was like, maybe I had the Allura lashes, not the Allura Light, but I went back and looked, and I've had the Allura Lights. So I don't know why they're so different, but I don't really like them. I don't prefer more kind of like these natural lashes on me. I don't really like these. So that's a bummer. Huh. Okay. I don't know why that is, but that really sucks. I don't know why it would be different. I know I had those Allura Light lashes from like a while ago, but I don't know why they would be so different. So, all right, well, moving on. That sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. So I did add some brown liner to my waterline, and then I think I'm just going to, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna mix a little bit of the two matte shades. I'm gonna use a pencil brush. This is the Morphe M507, so I'm just gonna kind of dip into both and run it along the lower lash line. I want to add just a touch of shimmer, so I'm going to take this first shimmer here that I haven't used yet. I'm going to pick up that F70 that I was using to apply the shimmer, and I'm just going to add a little bit like right in the center of the lower lash line, just to add a little something something down here. Not too crazy though. For my inner corner, I'm going to grab that middle shade, that really light shade, and use the Morphe JH 42. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the inner part of my eye with this shade. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm so disappointed about these lashes. I'm so confused. Why are they different? The Allura Lights were like a staple of mine. I wore those things so often. I didn't want to admit that they were done for. So that's pretty disappointing. Alright, so that's going to finish off the eye look using the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. I really like the way that the eye look is looking, minus the lashes that I don't like. But I liked all the shades in there. I thought everything was really easy to work with. The mattes were easy to blend. The shimmer, you definitely need the wet brush with it. And I'm excited to try the other shimmers on the lids as well. And so far, I'm really really happy with this palette. As always, when I'm doing my first impressions, I'll come back in a couple weeks and review everything, give my full thoughts on everything. But so far, first impression wise, I'm really happy with that, and I like the way that this eye look is looking. So, okay, so moving back over to the face, I'm gonna go ahead and try the Milani bronzer. So again, this is the 01 bronzer. I'm gonna use my Sigma F30. Let's see if I can open this thing. Ooh, okay. So here's what the bronzer looks like. So I'm just gonna use F30 and see if I can bronze up. I did add a little bit of contour as well from TheBalm. I kind of worried about this one being too light, but then I worried about shade 2 being too dark since I, you know, have lost my summer tan, all that fun stuff. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take my time and build this up. I think that's coming across really nicely though. This will be a good one, I think. I hope. Good shade match anyways. I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna add a little bit to my forehead as well. I think that shade is actually really nice. It kind of makes me wonder if you are paler than me, if you would have a shade, since this is the lightest one, and I feel like that looks really good on me. I feel kind of like a bronze goddess at this moment, so excuse me. So yeah, really good. Really good. I like that. I think that it looks really awesome on my skin. So hey, pretty good, Milani. Okay. Let's see. So next up, I don't have any new like blush or highlights or anything. So I'm going to use just some more Natasha Denona products because I have them. So I'm going to use that mini blush and glow that I have. My Moda Metallics Angled Blender. And just add a little blush here. For a highlight, like, why not do the Super Glow from Natasha Denona in Fair? Like, why? Let's do something a little crazy here today. I'm gonna use my Sigma F03. If you're looking for a good highlighting brush in the sale, I definitely recommend the F03 for your highlighter. Gosh, I really like the way my skin looks between the foundation. I just used my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I do have the Charlotte powder on. But that bronzer I think looks really good too. Run a little bit down my nose, tip of my nose, like I normally do with my highlight. I even tried to go like a little bit light-handed today, but hope my friends are ready for me to come over. Woo! Party. So my face is done. Excellent. Ooh, setting spray. Trying to remember to do this on camera. Saying in the Truthful YouTuber tag, I always forget to spray my face on camera, but it's something that I do all the time off camera. This is in my Shopped My Stash for January. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it down below, but this is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray here. And finally, we just have the liquid lipstick. So this is from SugarPill. Again, this is the first SugarPill product in general that I'm trying out. The liquid lipsticks are $18 on the Ulta website. I got the shade Clink, which is described as a vintage cinnamon rose matte. I wonder if it'll go with this eyeliner. Nah, it's fine. So here is what the packaging on these look like. So very pretty. And let's go ahead and see what I think. Oh, let's look at the applicator. Oh, it's very, it's kind of like very bent, but that's okay. Here's what the applicator looks like. It has a very strong scent. Very strong scent. Like cleaning? A cleaning product maybe? Is what I'm thinking of. I like the kind of like the sharp tip on the applicator because it makes it easy to kind of line the lips. A little pinker than I was expecting with the cinnamon in the description. I don't like cinnamon and rose. I really wasn't sure what that combination would be. This definitely leans on more of like that pinky rosy side than I do see like any sort of cinnamon in this one, because cinnamon makes me think more nude brown maybe. But it's still a pretty color. I'm gonna let it dry down for a little bit because it's very sticky right now. Like my lips are sticking together, so I'm just gonna let it dry down for a little bit and see how it feels. Okay, I've been sitting here for a couple minutes and I'm not sure what I think of the liquid lipstick. I do like the color. It dried down pretty quickly. Like I can see that it's very, very matte on my lips, but my lips are sticking together really, really bad. So I don't love that. And like when I talk, it feels very, very dry on my lips. I don't mind a drier formula for liquid lipsticks, but not like too dry. And this one might be too dry. Again, it's only been a couple minutes. Maybe that feeling will pass. So of course I will do my updates and everything, but I don't know, we'll see. Has anyone tried the SugarPill liquid lips and what do you think? I really do like the color. Maybe not totally what I was expecting, but I don't know, I just also feel like you can see a lot of the lines in my lips. Like, it's pretty dry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. The verdict's going to be out on that one. But after that, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my Sephora and Ulta haul, what I've picked up recently, and trying some of the products with me. Again, the Dior wasn't a first impression, but I am really liking this foundation. I'm really happy with it. So all good there. For the Natasha palette, so far so good. I'm really excited to try out a few more combinations in here. Obviously, this palette is not going to be for everybody, but for someone like me, and especially someone who I'm really liking having these smaller palettes in my collection, I think that I could be pretty darn happy with this one. The Milani bronzer, also so far so good. I think that it looks really nice on my skin, so I'm pretty happy about this. I'll be excited to keep trying it out. The SugarPill lipstick is the only thing I'm kind of unsure about at this moment, but we will see how it goes. Again, the Allura lashes, these are not the Allura light lashes that I've tried from House of Lashes, so that's disappointing. So that's a bummer. I probably would not purchase these again. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this look and my little haul here from Sephora and Ulta. Again, thank you to Shop Tiger for sponsoring the first portion of this video. And thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to support. If you did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go. And I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.